Hello again. Welcome to class number 1106. Wow. 1106. Okay, grammar. Let's start with grammar. El libro gordo de petite aquí. This big book. Yes, grammar. As much as many as. I don't have as much money as Amancio Ortega. I don't have as much money. I don't have as many euros as Amancio Ortega. I don't have as much patience as Marta. Yes. I don't have as much patience. No tengo tanta paciencia como ella. I don't have as much patience as she does. Yes. There isn't as much water in Spain as in Canada. But there aren't as many people in Canada as in Spain. Canada is smaller than Spain in population. Really? Yes. How many people are there in Canada? I think there are 38 million or 39 million people in Canada. So there are fewer people in Canada than in Spain. There are more people in Spain than in Canada. There aren't as many people in Canada as in Spain, but there aren't as many lakes, lagos, in Spain as in Canada. Canada has more lakes than any country in the world. 11% of the land of Canada is water because of lakes. Yes, there aren't as many cowboys in Spain as in Texas. There are more cowboys, más vaqueros. And there aren't as many cows in Spain as in Texas. And there aren't as many oil wells, pozos de petróleo, in Spain as in Texas. But there aren't as many olive trees in Texas as in Spain. And there aren't as many flamenco dancers in Texas as in Spain. But there aren't as many mariachi players in Spain as in Texas. Hay muchos ahí también, mariachi. De la Sierra Morena, cielito lindo, Okay, there aren't. There isn't as much sunlight in Spain as in Texas. Probably. Yes. And Spain isn't as big as Texas in area. But Texas isn't as big as Spain in population, number of people. All right. And there aren't as many good English teachers in Texas as in Spain. All right. As many as much as. There isn't as much oil in Spain as in Texas. But there isn't as much olive oil in Texas as in Spain. There isn't as much wine in Texas as in Spain. There aren't as many garbanzos in Texas as in Spain. And there aren't as many cocidos madrileños in Houston as in Madrid. Okay. So, and there aren't as many alligators in Spain as in Texas. Cocodrilos in Texas. No, crocodiles, no, alligators, caimanes. Are there alligators in Texas? Yes, in East Texas, yes. There are alligators in el este de Texas, in East Texas. It's very swampy. Muchos humedales and ciénagas y pantanos in the east of Texas. All right. As much as many as. You don't have as many pencils as I do. You don't have as many years as I do. All right. You're not as old as I am. You don't speak English as well as I do. You probably don't play the guitar as well as I do. But maybe some of you play better. Okay. As many as much as, and as. Yes. This pencil is as long as this one. They're the same. They're the same length. Pues no. This pencil, the black pencil, is slightly smaller. is slightly shorter than the brown pencil. ¿Se nota? The black pencil is slightly. El se nota, con Maetio Marta, se nota. En inglés diría, can you tell? Sería, can you tell? Literalmente, puedes decir. Significa, ¿lo ves? ¿Lo notas? ¿Se nota? Can you tell? The black pencil is slightly shorter than the brown one, which means that the brown one is slightly longer than the black one, which means that the black one isn't as long as the brown one, but almost. Okay, isn't as long as. Now, I don't have as many pencils in my hand as there are in the cup. Yes, or on the table. There are a few pencils on the table, but not as many as in the cup. Not as many as in the cup. As many as, por ser plural. Ahora, no tengo tanto dinero como Rockefeller. I don't have as much money as Rockefeller, the Rockefeller family, etc. Okay. Expressions, my friend. Expressions. Page 160 at the top. To make matters worse, to make matters worse, to make matters worse, to make matters worse, to make matters worse. Mucha M aquí, ¿a que sí? To make matters worse. Okay, empeorar, para empeorar las cosas. To make matters worse, empeorar las cosas. Yes. Para empeorar las cosas, él nunca le devolvió el dinero que le debió, o que le debía. Le debía, claro, okay. To make matters worse, he never paid her back the money he owed her. To make matters worse, okay, they had a problem. They had a fight. And they stopped talking to each other. And to make matters worse, he didn't pay her back. He owed her 10,000 euros. She gave him 10,000 euros. Well, she lent him 10,000 euros because he had a problem. He needed some money. And she lent him 10,000 euros. And they were friends. They were they didn't have a relationship, no. But they were friends. But they had an argument. And they decided to stop seeing each other. And to make matters worse, y para hacer los asuntos peores, o sea, para empeorar los asuntos, literalmente. To make matters worse, he never paid her back the 10,000 euros. Yeah. And he moved. He moved to Montana in the United States. Wow. The middle of nowhere, there in Montana. And he never spoke to her again. And to make matters worse, he never returned the money he owed her. He never paid her back what he owed her. He never gave back the money. He never paid back the money. He never returned the money that he owed her, que la debía. Or he owed her some money, que le debía. Okay. So, ya estás en serios apuros. Así que no empeores las cosas escapándote. Okay. You are in serious trouble already. So don't make matters worse by running off or escaping. You know, face the music. Encárate a la música. Se dice en inglés. Face the music. Yeah, don't run away, but it will only make matters worse. Se dice mucho esta expresión. It will only make matters worse. To make someone's skin crawl. Wow. Darle escalofríos a alguien, ponérsele la piel de gallina a alguien. To make the skin crawl. To crawl is andar a gatas, arrastrándose. To crawl. To crawl. Crawl también es el crawl de natación. That's the crawl. Crawl. C-R-A-W-L, to crawl. A spider, una araña, is crawling across the table. Crawl. Now to make my skin crawl. Se me ponen los pelos de punta. Yes. Yes, to make my skin crawl. Yes, ¿dónde estoy? I've lost my place. Here we are. Hay algo en las babosas que me da escalofríos. Okay. There's something about slugs that make my skin crawl. All right. Pobres babosas. I don't know, the slug, S-L-U-G, slug. Un caracol fuera de su concha. Slug. Yes, slug. Yes. Esto es Jimena making these sentences about slugs. If it means that Jimena doesn't like slugs. All right. After this class, Jimena works about 20 meters away or 30 meters away. After the class, I'm going to go and say, Jimena, there's a slug on your desk. I'm going to say that. ¿Sabías que hay una babosa en tu mesa? Did you know there's a slug on your desk? And she says, okay, lo hacemos. Yeah? Okay. Remind me at the end to go down. All right. To see Jimena. Okay. We're going to play a joke on Jimena. To play a joke on. Gastarle una bromita. All right. To make the most of something. Aprovechar algo al máximo. Make the most of your time. Se dice mucho. Aprovecha al máximo tu tiempo. Make the most of your time. Make the most of your time. How to make the most of your time. You have to make the most of it. This class is for free. This class is class number 1106. And on the internet, RTV Play Vaughan, bam. You have 1,106 programs. My God. 1,106 programs. And you know how much that is? It's incredible. Let's see. I'm going to 1,106, 1106. 26 minutes. Cada uno de 26 minutos. 26 minutes. That's almost 29,000 minutes. Divided by 60, 479 horas de inglés. In RTV Play Vaughan. For free. You don't have to buy the books. You don't need to buy the books if you don't want to. I recommend it. Ayuda. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. But you don't have to buy the books. Make the most of this opportunity. Make the most of this opportunity. Okay? Make the most of. Aprovecha esta oportunidad. Take advantage of this opportunity. También nos vale. Take advantage. Pero con eso no estoy instándote. ¿Sabes? Make the most. Make the most of this opportunity. Sacar mayor provecho posible de esto. Make the most. Yes. Aprovechar algo o sacarle el mayor provecho posible. Yes. To make the most of something, and finally to make up for lost time. To make up for. To make up for is compensar. Yes. Aquí es recuperar el tiempo perdido. To make up for lost time. Se usa muchísimo. To make up for lost time. To make up for. To make up for lost time. Si te hago una faena y quiero disculparme, ¿cómo lo puedo enmendar o compensar? ¿Qué puedo hacer por ti? To make up for what I did. I'm sorry. I hurt your feelings, right? Oh, I'm so sorry. How can I make up for it? What can I do to make up for what I did? I want to make up for it. I want to make it up to you. But esto es recuperar el tiempo perdido, to make up for lost time. We need to make up for lost time. Yes, sir, we need to make up for lost time. So, how much time do we have left, Marta? Okay, we have quite a bit. Quite a bit. Quite a bit means bastante. Bastante tiempo cuando es un sustantivo. We have quite a bit of time left. We have quite a lot of time left. We have quite a bit of time left. Gain fluency, page. I don't know. I forgot to put a bookmarker. Page 85. Pero se abre. It just opens naturally. All right. Page 85 in the middle. Paragraph 776. 776. Are you ready? Do you think they'll like the idea? Huh? Do you think they'll like the idea? Do you think they'll like the idea? I like it, and so does everyone else. They're always so cautious about things. But I think if we sell the idea well, they'll accept it. Okay, fine. I have a business idea, and Marta and I, we have a business idea. And we want to sell the idea to Televisión Española. Tenemos una idea genial para ver los de televisión que dicen, okay, do you think they'll like the idea? ¿Crees que les gustará la idea? Do you think they'll like the idea? A mí me gusta. I like it. And so does everyone else. I like it. And so does everyone else. Y todos los demás también. Y así todos los demás. And so does everyone else. Usando el verbo auxiliar de like. Do you like it? Does he like it? Does she like it? Does everyone like it? Does everyone else like it? Yes. Do you think they'll, contracción de they will, do you think they'll like the idea? I like it. And so does everyone else. Yeah. Those de television, they're always so cautious, tan cautos. Yes, cuidadosos. They're so cautious about things. But I think if we sell the idea well, si vendemos bien la idea, o si vendemos la idea bien, if we sell the idea well, they'll accept it. They'll accept it. The idea. Yeah, Richard, what idea are you talking about? For the moment, it's a secret. It's a secret. Teaching English. Yes. Maybe we could teach English to all of Latin America. Yes, because Spanish television has a Latin American channel. We could tell it. Para 300 millones. All right. De Hispanoamericanos. Who knows? Why not? All right. Do you think they'll like the idea? Estas frases son tan socorridas, tan de uso común. ¿Crees que les gustará la idea? Do you think they'll like? Ya sea the idea o lo que sea. Do you think they'll like the car? Do you think they'll like this book? Do you think they'll like my course? Do you think they'll like the lights? Do you think they'll like this room? Do you think they'll like? I like it, and so does everyone else. They're always so cautious. Cauteus, cauto de conservador. Muy receloso un poco, Cautious. Yes. Más vale malo conocido que bueno por conocer. Okay. Cautious. No, don't be too cautious. Crédito y caución, caution. Cautious. Yes, don't be so cautious. They're always so cautious about things. Con respecto a las cosas en general. They're always so cautious about things. But I think if we sell the idea well, they'll accept it. Toca madera. Touch wood. Knock on wood. In America, knock on wood. Touch wood, no. In Great Britain, yes, touch wood. In Ireland, touch wood. But if you go to the United States and you say touch wood, people don't understand you. They don't understand. Because the Americans are not familiar with British English. The British are very familiar with American English because of Hollywood and the media in general, but not vice versa. Touch wood, the British say touch wood. The Americans, knock on wood. All right. So, number 2, 777. All right. There's a light on in the attic. Oh, yeah. Attic is, no sé cómo se dice attic, es en algunos casas de pueblo dicen el doblado, el ático, lo que está arriba. You know, in the Hollywood movies, sobre todo de miedo, you know, they're in the house y quieren ir al desván, ¿sí? And in the ceiling, there's a stairs, and they walk up the ladder, up into the, you know, and it's very scary. Okay, that is the attic. When I came to Spain, in the airplanes, yo quiero comprar un ático. ¿Para qué un ático? ¿Por qué quieres comprar un desván? No. Aquí ático is a penthouse, an English penthouse. But in America, attic is the part, you know, the part of you have the house and the ceiling, y esta parte is the attic. And normally the attic is for old things, furniture, también telarañas, you know, spider webs and things in the attic. It smells dusty. It smells, you know, antiguas pinturas. All right, in the attic. All right. Now, I'm calling. Pablo, hey, yeah. You're not at home? You're not at home. But there's a light on in the attic. There's a light on in the attic, but the rest of the house is dark. There's a light on in the attic, but the rest of the house is dark. But there's a light on in the attic. I can see it from the outside. Aquí fuera, I can see it from the outside. And I know you're on the inside looking out. All right. This is an interesting paragraph. There's a light on in the attic, but the rest of the house is dark. But there's a light on in the attic. I can see it from the outside. And I know you're on the inside looking out. Yes. You're there. Me estás mirando, sé que estás mirando, pero no te veo. I know you're on the inside. Estás ahí dentro mirando fuera. You're on the inside looking out. I'm on the outside looking in. Yes. There's a light on in the attic, but the rest of the house is dark. There's a light on in the attic. I can see it from the outside, and I know you're on the inside looking out. Probably at me. All right. So, do I have time for one more? Yeah, I have time for one more. It's hot. It's really hot. Qué calor hace, Dios mío. It's really hot. I took off my shoes. But it was still hot. Esto fue ayer, en Sevilla, en pleno verano, la canícula. Yeah. I felt, me sentía. I felt really hot. I took off my shoes, but I was still hot. Then I took off my clothes, but I was still hot. Finally, I decided to take off my skin. Final, quitarme ya la piel, and to sit in my bones. It didn't work. I was still hot. Claro, suena raro en español de oír I am hot. Parece que sí, estoy caliente. But no, tengo calor. I'm hot. I'm hot. Can you turn on the air conditioning, Marta? I'm hot. Tengo calor. It's I am hot. Yes, ella tiene calor. She's hot. She's hot también. Está muy bien. Wow, she's hot. All right, so it depends on the context and the intonation. All right, the intonation, the context. All right, I'm hot. I felt really hot. Yesterday I felt really hot. I took off my shoes, but I was still hot. Then I took off my clothes, but I was still hot. Finally, I decided to take off my skin and sit in my bones. It didn't work. I was still hot. Okay. Yeah, Which would you prefer? Would you rather live in a country in which the temperature is always 0, or in a country in which the temperature is always 35 degrees? What do you prefer? If you had to choose to live in a country in which the temperature is always 0 or always 35, which do you prefer? 35? Yeah. She doesn't like the cold weather. But you see, with the cold weather, you can protect yourself. With the hot weather, you can't. In your house, yes, if you have air conditioning. But outside, you can't protect yourself. In the cold weather, you can put on a scarf, everything, and, no problem. Yeah. I think if I had to choose, I prefer the heat. But if I had to choose always, I would choose 0 degrees. All right. See you tomorrow.